We'll call the meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Welcome, everyone. We'll start with taking the roll. Tom, please.
Mayor King.
Present.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Present.
Councilmember Baker. Baskin.
Present.
Fisher.
Present.
Kosciuszko.
Present.
Helly.
Present.
Postma.
Present.
We have a quorum, Your Honor.
Thank you, Tom. Item number 1 is a motion for the adoption of the agenda.
So moved.
With additions.
Oh, plus with the addition. Yep.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Item number 2 is approving the minutes from our October 2nd, 2023.
So moved.
There's a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Recognitions and awards, we have none. Now, item number 4 is the consent agenda. Need a motion?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Petitions and requests. Item number 5 is a resolution accepting donations into the city, and they are these. Sewer pipe valued at $8,500 from Hanson Hauling. It's always nice to get sewer pipe. Thank you, Hanson Hauling. I'm just going to read these off. $500 to Michael and Jody Miller for the fire department for the weight room in honor of their late Captain Fett. And then these folks contributed to the Human Rights Commission Community Pride Day. First Congregational Church, All Are Welcome Here, LLC, Hormel Institute, P Fund Foundation, Riverland Community College Gay Straight Alliance, Pahalski Law Office, Episcopal Church, Games People Play, Mayo Foundation, VFW Post 1216, Wolf and Company, Minnesota Historical Society, Cheers Liquor, Farmers Insurance, Mike Lumen Agency, Gravity Storm Brewery, Huffman Flooring and Design, Pro Plumbing and Heating, Superfresh Produce Bakery, Annie Grimm, Muse, the Boutique Salon, and Anonymous. Those folks, we certainly appreciate their cash donation to the Community Pride event, as well as the cash to the fire department, and again, Hanson Hauling Sewer Pipe. So with that, looking for a resolution approving those donations.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Kosciuszko.
Aye.
Helly.
Aye.
Postma.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you, Thomas. Item number 6 is a resolution accepting and allocating statewide affordable housing aid. Craig?
Thank you, Mayor. Members, the city receives roughly $120,000 this year, a new funding source for statewide affordable housing aid. This goes along with items 7A and 7B. What we're proposing is to send that to the HRA. We have two properties on the list for possible use for public redevelopment, and we would apply those funds towards those projects. The county has notified us just recently about, folks may have heard about the U.S. Supreme Court ruling on forfeited properties and where the proceeds go from that, where the Supreme Court made accommodation that the landowner that had a tax liability and the sale of the property exceeded what they owed, they were due that as a takings. So the county's kind of evaluating how that goes, but our approvals tonight would be contingent upon county approval working forward. So we'd recommend going ahead and approving these series of items on the agenda, and otherwise happy to answer any questions.
Council, any questions for Craig on this?
Just toss in, it's also conditional from approval from the HRA board, as they haven't met since this proposal came up, so.
I think it'd be a great use of that money and just a really neat experiment, see if this works, if we can get a couple of these infill lots that would otherwise be, who knows what happens to them. If we could acquire them and fix them up and get them back on the either rentals or sale, it'd be awesome. So with that, looking for a resolution accepting the allocation of the statewide funding.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Kosciuszko.
Aye.
Helly.
Aye.
Postma.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
And then 7A and 7B are, like Craig explained, they're contingent on getting past the law and getting past the HRA. board. 7A is approving the county board's classification for a forfeited tax property, public sale of said property, and declaring the city's intention to reassess unpaid assessments. Need a resolution.
So moved. Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Pashusta.
Aye.
Helly.
Aye.
Postma.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you, Tom. Item 7B is a resolution approving the county board's classification of forfeited tax property and declaring the city's intention to redevelop the property.
So moved.
Second, is there a second?
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Pashusta.
Aye.
Helly.
Aye.
Postma.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 8 is a motion authorizing the city recorder to sign a waiver stating the city does not waive the statutory tort limits. Tom?
Annually, as part of our insurance renewal process, we are required to inform the insurance agency whether or not we want to waive the statutory tort limits on insurance, which would limit the amount of loss we could incur in the event we get sued. Right now, the aggregate amount by statute is $1.5 million for all items in a single event, individually $500,000. In the past, we've approved not waiving the limits so that we're limited to what our loss can be, and we would recommend approval of that also. We're also in the process of renewing that insurance for next year, and one of their questions is, are we as a city going to be selling cannabis products? And I've indicated no on that without your authorization, but I just wanted to let you know that we've indicated that we have no intention
Good call.
of selling it ourselves.
Good call on that, Tom.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Like as a city business?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Some of the muni, like liquor
possible.
stores are
Liquor
getting
store,
into that
muni,
business.
Possible.
Yeah.
Revenue
So-
source, but
With that, looking for a motion for item number 8.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Item number 9, reviewing an ordinance for the repeal of food service licensing. Ann?
We received a call from the Department of Agriculture questioning our legality to issue food licenses. From what we can tell, we've done this for over 40 years, and it's been a valuable tool in certain cases where we can revoke a food license, where the Department of Health or Ag hasn't been as timely as we have been on that. Unfortunately, we have looked at the statute with our city attorney, and we do have to revoke that ability unless we would hire and do our own inspections. So that would be more people, more costs for not enough revenue to cover it. So we would revoke the food licensing via ordinance. This will be a $10,000 increase in the decrease in the 2024 budget.
Council, any questions for Ann?
And what changed? They just looked at it, finally got down to that on the to-do list, or?
We have new people in my office, and we have more time to ask a lot of questions, and apparently us asking a lot of questions, making sure we're doing everything right, kind of tickled something up there.
Okay.
So from some newer businesses that came to town. So we spend a lot of time on this, and that time isn't really going to decrease that much because we're the local people and you can't get a hold of the state people. So people are still going to come in and ask questions at our level. So
Is there anything else we should be thinking about that would give us still some level of local control? I mean, are there, thinking about like the Wing Bazaar situation, are there other things that, like tools we have at our disposal or other things we should think about putting in?
I'm not aware of anything that would be higher in benefit than the cost that it would entail to do it and the burden that it would place on the business community. There are some smaller communities that have a more generalized business license, I understand. It's not clear to me where in the statute that's authorized either, but I hear that some small towns are doing that sort of thing. But now you're asking every single small business to come in and pay a fee that's never been licensed or paid a fee in the past. And I think the amount that you would want to charge and that might bring in and the pain that might put on the economic parts of our community is not worth what you would get out of it. And even then, you wouldn't be able to shut down the restaurant. You'd be able to pull a business license, which it's not clear what that would mean to someone. The nice thing about this food license is that when we needed to, we pulled the food license and that food establishment was shut down immediately. And we then waited weeks for the state to do anything about it, and they eventually, I think, pulled the state license, but it was very slow. Without a food license that directly targets the food operation, it's not clear to me how that would work. So I'm not aware of anything that would be useful.
Thank you.
All right, with that, looking for a motion for the preparation of the ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. 9B, for, looking for an ordinance for the adoption and publication.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Ordinance passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thanks, Tom. Item number 10 is a resolution expanding the Hormel Historic Home Incorporated liquor license to the patio and garden area. Ann?
We became aware that the Hormel home was doing events out in their patio area, and they weren't aware that they just needed to have that defined on their liquor license, so this is just a clerical thing.
Okay. Thank you. Looking for a resolution for item number 10?
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you, Tom. We're reviewing the review of the fence appeal to David Lammers. Item number 11, Holly?
Yeah, this is a residential property located at 1319th Avenue Southwest. And as a refresher, it went to Planning Commission originally on September 12th regarding a fence over 6 feet tall, which was installed within a 12.5-foot setback area. The City Council then reviewed a recommendation from Planning Commission for approval at their September 16th meeting. The city engineer asked for some additional review of the intersection, taking into consideration the crosswalk to the south, the school, which is nearby, and 12th Street, which is a more busy street in Austin. So the council sent the matter back to Planning Commission for further review. And on October 10th, Planning Commission reviewed the fence appeal, focusing on the intersection with the items highlighted. 6 Planning Commission members were present. The commission recommended approval of the request with following condition that no additional landscaping be done above ground level on the east side of the property. The vote was 6-0. Do you have any questions?
Thank you, Holly. Any questions, council?
Holly, what was how did those conditions sort of assuage those folks' concerns? Can you talk a little bit about that?
It was my impression, and it was stated that the Planning Commission had reviewed the intersection previously and felt there wasn't an issue with site obstruction, but I think in light of having some additional concerns brought up, there was an intention just to prevent it from being made any worse, or, potentially worse, or make it a site obstruction, I guess, where it may not be considered so now. By adding some landscaping or something like that. I can just see, some little bushes or tall bushes planted along there potentially.
I get it.
So just to preserve whatever sight line is there now.
Thank you. Any other questions for Holly on this, council? If
I
not,
move to approve.
looking for approval. Joyce, motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Item number 12 is a motion approving liquor service for the Ruby Rupner Auditorium on October 30th, 2023. Craig?
Thank you, Mayor, members. The Southeastern Minnesota League of Municipalities will be joining us here in Austin on October 30th at the Ruby Rupner. They wanted to have alcohol available for the event. This was approved by the Park Board at their October 4th meeting. We need specific authorization from council to allow alcohol to be at the Nature Center, and we ask for your approval.
Council, looking for a motion for item number 12.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Item number 13A is resolution rescinding resolution 16786. Stephen?
I'll speak to 13A and 13B at the same time. Council previously, earlier this summer, approved an agreement with SEH to for phase one, which is planning and environmental services for an automated weather observation system out at the Austin Municipal Airport. This is a project that was being pushed forward by MnDOT. It's a system that they oversee, and they were requiring the city to participate in a cost share agreement where it would be 70% state, 30% local to fund this overall project. After that was approved by council earlier this summer, a hold was put on the project as MnDOT was reviewing their cost participation policy. And since then, they have come up with a different cost participation plan. It's no longer 70% state, 30% local, but rather it's 100% state costs, which is an overall positive for the city for this project. And that delay in time has caused our consultant costs to increase. Our consultant, SEH, has had some cost increases, as well as their sub-consultant that does the archaeological inspection services. So first would be to rescind the old agreement with SEH because we want to incorporate this new cost share agreement. And then second part B, would be to adopt, accept, approve the new contract agreement, which increases from $62,000 to $68,000 to cover SEH's increased costs as well as their consultants. So that would be the two-step process for item 13.
Thank you, Stephen. Looking for resolution for rescinding resolution 16786, 13A.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Kelly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. With that rescinded, 13B, approving a contract with SEH for planning and environmental work at the Austin Municipal Airport for an automated weather observation system. Need a resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Kelly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 14 is a resolution approving an amendment to a contract with WHKS for topographic survey services on First Ave Southwest. Stephen?
Mitch is going to cover this.
Mitch, welcome.
So back in, back in August, the council approved a contract with WHKS for design services on Oakland Avenue and First Avenue Southwest, project we have scheduled for 2025 and beyond. Our staff has completed some of the topographic survey of Oakland Avenue, and due to the timeliness of getting design work started in early November, we are unable to finish the surveying on First Avenue, so we are asking WHKS to provide us a price to complete the rest of that work for us.
Council, any questions? If not, looking for resolution for 14.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Kelly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 15 is a resolution approving geotechnical services on Oakland Avenue and First Avenue Southwest and 2024 street construction project with American Engineering Testing. Also, Mitch?
Yep. So continuing on with the Oakland Avenue and First Avenue project, as well as our 2024 street projects, we typically hire a geotechnical consultant to perform soil borings. It helps us tell, what kind of soil we have underneath the street, whether it's sand or clay, to help us design our sewer lines and our street pavements. So we would ask that you approve the contract with AET to provide those services. The cost for Oakland Avenue and First Avenue is $11,325, and for the remaining 2024 local streets is $6,770.
Excellent. Thank you. Council, any questions for Mitch?
Mitch, is this something that when we do it, it probably saves us money in the long term because we're not waiting until we open up the street to figure out that, boy, we've got a big issue.
A situation could be where there's a high groundwater table, and if we know that now, we're able to account for it in our design, Or if we start digging, well, there's a change order because they need to bring in some pumps or whatever. So we, just helps us know what to expect, helps contractors.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
All right, looking for a resolution for item number 15.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
The resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thanks, Tom. Item number 16 is a resolution setting a health insurance plans, qualification, and rates for 2024. Craig?
Thank you, Mayor. Members 16, 17, and 18 all deal with our renewal on healthcare. 16, beginning in 2024, we plan to offer 2 plans through Blue Cross Blue Shield. There are 2 network options as well. For your review, our approval of the 2 resolutions, one identifying our health insurance plans and premium amounts under Blue Cross Blue Shield, and the second resolution identifies the plans and city's contribution for non-bargaining unit employees. Be happy to answer any questions.
Council questions? If not, looking for a resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
The resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you, Tom. Item number 17 is a resolution approving health insurance premium contributions and terms for non-bargaining unit employees. Craig?
Same item there, I just look for approval.
Council, looking for a
So moved.
resolution. Is there a second?
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you, Tom. Item number 18 is approving memorandums of agreement with bargaining units. On this, we're approving the MOA with LELS. Let's take them one at a time. 18A is approving MOA with LELS. Need a resolution.
So moved. Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Next, Tom, 18B is approving the MOA with IAFF.
So move.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
18C, approving the MOA with AEA.
So move.
Second.
Thomas?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
18D, approving an MOA with UAW Streets and Sewer Maintenance.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you, Thomas. 18E, approving MOA with UAW Wastewater Treatment Plant.
So moved.
Second.
Thomas?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. 18F, resolution approving the MOA with UAW Parks.
So move.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 18G is approving the MOA with Austin Associates Organization.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 19 is resolution approving an off-site bingo event for Austin Youth Hockey Association Incorporated. Need a resolution.
So moved.
Is there a second? Thomas?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Helly,
Aye.
Postma,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Excellent, thank you. Now on to citizens addressing the council. Is there any citizens in the audience wishing to speak to the council that weren't, something wasn't on the agenda? Sir, please step up to the microphone, give us your name and address, please.
Hi, my name is Eric Nelson. Thank you. My address is 1615 19th Northwest in Rochester, Minnesota, actually. I came in agreement to ask for clarity on behalf of medical marijuana patients. It seems someone has told me that you've decided to delay the city of Austin taking care of those patients while the state of Minnesota has gone legal, and I'm just looking for a little clarity.
Yeah, thank you, Eric. We appreciate that. The council decided just to put a hold on that until we learn a little bit more. So a lot of communities are in the same ballpark, so really no explanation other than we're just going to give it some more time to understand a little more once legislative session.
So it's not, someone intimated that it may have been like an entire year before you would even look at it again. That's not.
It may be. I don't know. We've just put a moratorium on it yet, so that's the council's decision a few months
Sure.
ago.
And like I say, you know, as a disabled medical marijuana patient, you know, we flipped through a couple of, you know, health insurance, and I believe health insurance is out there for the good of the people, right? And, you know, usually for their medicines. So where do you guys stand on that? Like, do we count as patients, and is the word legal or only legal as it's fitting?
Thank you for your comments. Well, the council is not bound to address or to answer the questions. We're hopeful. We appreciate you coming forward, and your initial question was, is there a moratorium? And there is. So I don't need to go any further than that, but I'd just say thank you for your comments.
And thank you for your time.
You bet, Eric. Anyone else wishing to speak to council items that weren't on the agenda? If not, we'll move on to honorary council member comments. Start with An. What do you got, An?
Nothing.
Well, I know you're paying attention, so I appreciate that anyway, An. Thank you again for your attendance. Joyce. Oh, I'm sorry, reports and recommendations. Craig, do you have anything?
No.
Then City Council. Joyce.
I have nothing, Your Honor.
Thank you. Paul?
Nothing, Your Honor.
JJ.
Only thing is wanted to note that Minnesota Public Radio ran a wonderful piece featuring Mitch and other folks on the Whitewater program and the potentially transformative impact. And so it's nice to see, you know, kind of an outside perspective viewing that. Obviously, a lot of conversations, discussions happening around that, but I think they're seeing similar things to what we're seeing. So very nice recognition for Austin and kind of the progressive way we're thinking about it.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Mitch. Jeffrey.
Yes, from the library board, they wanted me to let the council know that Julie made a presentation before the Minnesota Library Association, which was well received. She's tackling topical issues in a way that's being recognized at the state level, as she's been asked to collaborate to create how-to materials for topical programming. Additionally, she's been asked to participate in a virtual library information technology program in March of 2024. We think it is important for the Austin City Council to be aware that our small rural town is on the forefront of library programming that creates affirming spaces thanks to Julie and her staff.
Great.
That's all I have.
Congratulations, Julie. That's great. Thank you. And Jeff, thank you for mentioning that. Posty.
Excited to present to the HRA board the ability to rehab those couple of houses that we approved tonight. I know working on tax forfeiture housing stock and trying to retain it versus having some empty lots has been a priority for the council, and so excited that this new state funding will hopefully make this a real possibility. Also, one small note of sadness and thanks from the Discover Austin folks. Found out that Sarah Wilson gave her 2-week notice. She's taking a job with Mower County, dang them. But she did great work for us, and we are thrilled that this is a good move for her.
Excellent. Thanks, Mike. Laura.
I'm going to give An one more chance for remarks because as an honorary council person, you should learn the art of taking a victory lap when you have a really great event.
I was waiting to hear about
That's
it
what
because
I
I was
said.
out of town, so I couldn't attend.
I'm exhausted. This past Saturday was our Pride event. It went well, besides the cold. We had about 800 people. So same thing as last year, but it went well received. No protesters. Thank you for coming and helping out and making this an awesome and affirming space here in Austin.
Thank you, An, and thanks for that reminder. Laura.
Congratulations, that was a great event. The Culture and Arts Commission applied last week for funding for a potential artist-created pollinator garden project that would go near the new mural by the municipal pool building if funded through CMAQ. The Parks, Recreation, Forestry Department is scheduling second round interviews with 3 finalists, and they will start the week of October 23rd. I want to just own up and say part of what is drawing out that process is that I am going with my family to Disney World tomorrow. So that ate up a whole week of time we could schedule interviews. And congratulations to the Nature Center on their Eclipse 8K on Saturday. I'm not sure how much Eclipse was able to be viewed through the clouds, but that was a great event. We did approve a new healthcare agreement for our employees, and I understand that there's some questions among employees if this is intended as a 2024 only plan, or if council has intentions to continue that way. I can only speak for myself, but for myself, I think that should be our minimum standard going forward. Unfortunately, we can't make promises because we don't know in the very volatile healthcare insurance market what the plans are going to come back as next year. So this year we had a 30% increase from one provider. Those kind of increases are really going to hamper our ability to keep up with the standard. So I just wanted to bring a little transparency around that. I want to also say that the city of Austin is in a tough moment. Many of you have seen and read about the employee survey. The results were not good. And we've come to this moment where a lot of people, whether they're employees or elected officials, have good intentions, have the community in mind when they make decisions, have done their best, and yet we're responsible for choices that have brought us to this place. And the culture at the city is untenable. We are going to lose more employees than we already have because of it. We are responsible. The council is ultimately responsible. That's where the buck stops. And so we're in this difficult moment where we have to say, we are responsible, we did make those choices, we did have good intentions, and we have to be ready to work on the fix. It is not easy to let go of blaming or defending or recasting history or nitpicking the results. It is not easy to set aside the fact that we did have good intentions. We do have the community in mind. It's not easy to set aside our egos and make this change. So that's the moment we're in. I know that I'm going to work toward a fix. I believe that we can. And the reason I think that we can is because we are all here for the community. I have heard just about everybody in the city, from elected officials to employees, villainized, and I just don't buy it. You're not here for reasons other than the community. I know that for every single one of you. And so we are good people. We want the best for the community. We can make the change. It's going to be hard, but we can do it. And so finally, I'm going to read out all the folks who are having their employment anniversary with the City of Austin in the month of October. Forgive me in advance if I pronounce your name wrong, but I will do my very best. Rick Wayner with the Sewer Department has been with us for 24 years. Troy Tigner in the Fire Department, 24 years. Greg Yoakum in Streets, 18 years. Tony Hill in Streets, 18 years. Holly Wallace in Planning, 9 years. Congratulations, Holly. Travis Martin, Police, 9 years. Mike Nordine, Police, 6 years. Daniel Osborne, Police, 4 years. Jeff Marks, Police, 4 years. Hannah Mueller, Police, 4 years. Brady Johnson, Police, 4 years. Nick Zago, Police, 4 years. And Clint Perkapile, wastewater treatment plant, 3 years. Collectively, that is 131 years of service for those employees who started with us in October over the years. So thank you all for what you have done and what you're doing, and let's head to the future together.
Thank you, Laura. I just want to mention that the Southeast Minnesota League is, Austin will be hosting council members and city administrators and staff from our region down here come October 30th. So I encourage folks that are looking for a nice couple hours to mix with other people that are in similar situation of elected officials and city staff to come out to the Nature Center Rube Rupner. 6 o'clock? I can't remember.
I think it's 5.
5 o'clock start time out there at Rube Rupner on October 30th. With that, looking for a motion to adjourn to Monday, November 6th.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned. Take a 5-minute break to the work session. Thank you.